Hey guys, it's Sinem and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. So today I'm going to be talking all about drugstore summer foundations. Foundations that I basically recommend that is perfect for summer, perfect for all skin types. I picked out a really good range and this is going to be my top 5. So I did pick out foundations that are going to work for all skin types, and I do have one honorable mention which didn't make the cut, but I still wanted to mention it, which I'll mention at the end as well. But without further ado, let's just jump straight into my top 5 foundation picks for summer. So the number 1 foundation that I'm going to recommend to you guys is the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Foundation. This foundation right here is so good, and the reason why it is absolutely perfect for summer is because it has SPF 50, which is the number 1 thing that I would highly recommend having in your foundations, especially for summer. Even if you wear SPF underneath your foundation, it's also great to have an added SPF in your foundation. This has the highest SPF that I've seen in a foundation, or that I have tried, and this is SPF 50, which is the highest that you can get. And also it says it is anti-pollution as well, which is perfect for summer, because when you're out and about, you don't want all the pollution and the sun and everything getting on your skin. So this is really going to protect you, and it also has a lightweight feel as well. This foundation is full coverage, though I would say medium to full coverage. I wouldn't say it's super full coverage, and I just absolutely love this one and highly recommend it. I would say it's for all skin types. It also gives you a very natural skin finish. It gives you a very flawless finish as well. It's not a foundation that's going to be cakey. It's a very liquidy foundation, which means it's going to be very lightweight as well. It's not a very moussey foundation or thick consistency. So I absolutely love this one. Again, for summer you want lightweight foundations. It's also infused with vitamin E and vitamin B3, which is always great to have on the skin. It's just that added benefit. So Maybelline does say that this is a all-in-one protective foundation, so it's going to protect you from the sun, from pollution. It has your vitamins in there, it has antioxidants as well, so it's a great summer foundation to start off with. Okay, so this next foundation, Flower Beauty Light Illusion Foundation. Now the only downside for me with this foundation is the shade range. I think it's quite poor of a shade range. However, it is the most beautiful drugstore foundation that I have tried. It is so good. It is a little too dark for me. I did try this out as a first impressions in one of my videos, and I loved the foundation, but it was just too dark for me. And I still wear it, I still make it work. I just either mix in a lighter foundation or go in with a lighter concealer just to balance it out. But I freaking love this foundation. So this is the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Luminous Makeup Nude Skin Feel Foundation, and it also has SPF 18. In my opinion, this is one of the best looking drugstore foundations. I think packaging is so just kind of luxurious. It feels very high-end, it's very heavy. I know packaging doesn't matter, but I do have to mention it. I just love the packaging of this foundation, and it has like this rose gold detail to it. It's just super pretty. So with this foundation, the reason I love it, again, it's got the SPF 18, which is going to protect you when you're out in the sun, but it's the most comfortable, lightweight foundation. But the thing that I love about it the most is the finish it gives. It gives you a very soft, luminous finish. It gives you a very soft, glowy finish. It's not overly dewy. It's not like, it doesn't have any shimmer in it. It's just the most candlelit glow, like a glow from within sort of foundation, and it really just brings out your skin and makes you look very healthy. It definitely does give you a very nude skin feel, is what they say on the packaging as well. It does feel very skin-like. When I use this foundation, I don't feel like I am wearing foundation. It's not cakey whatsoever. It also has a buildable coverage, which I love. I would say it's more medium coverage, but you can build it up to a 4 if you do like a full coverage in summer. But yes, this has a all-day wear as well. It blends flawlessly into the skin, so you're not going to see where it starts and where it finishes. So next, NYX Born to Glow. This is a must-have for summer. I mean, all of these are, but Born to Glow, you already know what the name suggests. It's going to give you a very glowy finish. I would say it's perfect if you have dry skin. If you do have oily skin, it is going to add a little bit of a glow to your skin, and it may make your skin look a little more oily. But again, just set your skin with powder in the right places and you'll be good to go. So the Born to Glow foundation is also a naturally radiant foundation, is what it says, which I agree with. It gives you a beautiful radiant finish. It doesn't give you a matte finish, but it doesn't give you an overly shiny finish. It's the perfect in between, and it just looks very natural. you know? It also has 0 flashback, so it's not gonna give you any flashback or white cast when you're taking pictures in the sun or out and about with friends or family or whoever you're out and about with. You won't get flashback taking pictures, which of course in summer everyone is taking pictures, so this is a great photo ready foundation. It also gives you a second skin finish, so again, kind of like the Flower Beauty one where it gives you that skin like finish. This does pretty much the same. It's gonna add that healthy glow. I would say the difference between these two is that this one doesn't have SPF, but I would say this is a lot more dewy than the Flower Beauty. The Flower Beauty is more like a soft focus luminous finish, whereas this is like a pretty much dewy foundation. And as you can probably see on the screen as well, it gives you a dewy backlit glow. It also wears for 12 hours, so it's a very long wearing foundation. I would still highly recommend to set a powder with most of these foundations, not all over, but just in certain places like under your eyes or maybe around the nose, wherever you tend to maybe crease or your foundation tends to settle into. But again, it wears beautifully, it looks beautiful, it's a very lightweight foundation, a very weightless foundation, and I can't recommend it enough. And if I didn't mention, the shade I am in NYX Born to Glow is light. In Flower Beauty I am Porcelain, and in the Maybelline I am 100 Warm Ivory, though I know they have different shades in the US. I'll put my shade down below for those of you in the US. This next foundation, now this one, you guys might not see it as a summer foundation, but I'm gonna tell you why it is. And this is the Maybelline Superstay foundation. It's 24-hour wear and it is full coverage. So this foundation is oil free, which is great for those of you who have more oily skin, and it doesn't clog the pores, which is of course a plus with any foundation pretty much. Now this is also a 24-hour wear foundation, and it is a matte finish and it is full coverage. And I know that seems pretty heavy for summer, but it's not a very drying matte finish, and it's not very full coverage. The coverage, like I said, is more on the fuller side. So I think if you are someone who just wants flawless skin in summer and just wants, you know, flawless looking makeup, and you want to look flawless in pictures, then I would say this is the foundation, because it's more of a fuller coverage where it's gonna pretty much hide everything, but it's a full coverage in a wearable way for summer. So it's not one of those foundations where you're gonna look cakey in summer. Another thing to mention as well is because it's oil free and because it is more of a matte finish, it's going to control your oils throughout the day. If you are more oily, then it would control those, because in summer, whether you're oily or not, we all sweat, we all get oily, we all just naturally, our face is a lot more warmer and a lot more hot. So foundation or makeup in general doesn't tend to last as long as it would say in winter or autumn or spring. Summer, of course, wears your makeup off really quickly. It is also a breathable and comfortable matte, a breathable foundation. Again, it is lightweight. It's not super lightweight and liquidy like the other ones that I mentioned, but it's breathable enough where you're not going to feel like you're wearing a ton of makeup. Also evens and corrects the skin tone, so if you have a lot of redness, this would cover that up. And it just overall is a great foundation to check out, and I would highly recommend the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour full coverage foundation. Okay, so my fifth and final recommendation for summer, which I do have one more, which is an honorable mention. I'll mention that one after this, but this is a great foundation. You guys know this is one of my favorite foundations overall in general, not just for summer. I love this foundation so much, and this is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable foundation. So this foundation also does have SPF 17 in there, so it is a foundation that's going to protect your skin again from the sun and give you that added benefit of having an SPF. This is a great foundation because it is a hydrating formula, super hydrating formula. It's very creamy, it's very blendable, and it has a undetectable finish, which basically what that means is you're not going to see where it starts and where it finishes, and it just blends seamlessly from the face down to the neck. This is the foundation that has 45 shades. It's true to you. It's a foundation that I think you are going to find your shade in. I think they have a like foundation technology or something. Let me look up the term. Shade matching technology is the term, and I'm actually wearing it right now today, and as you can see, it just blends flawlessly. Of course, my face looks a little darker because I went heavy with my bronzer and blusher, but I just absolutely love this foundation and can't recommend it enough. It's also free of fragrance and oils as well. It also has vitamin B5 and vitamin E, so it has those added benefits for your skin. Once again, it also gives you a very radiant finish, a very healthy finish, and I find that this is more of a dewy to satin finish. I would say satin. It's not dewy. I would say it's a satin finish. I'm wearing it right now. I did set my skin with powder, but it's a beautiful satin finish. So you have a range of dewy foundations that I recommended today, a matte foundation, and also a satin one. So you guys can make your pick for whichever foundation you want to go for. I just, you know, when you love a foundation so much that you don't even know what more you can say. That's how I feel about this one. And last but not least, let me quickly shout out this foundation. It's an honorable mention. Didn't make the cut, and I'm going to tell you why it didn't make the cut. But this is my baby. This is my all-time favorite foundation. The only reason I would say it didn't make the cut for top 5 best summer foundations is because it's for normal to dry skin, which is perfect for me because I have dry skin, but it's not one I can recommend to you guys because it's not suited for all skin types, and it's one that I don't think would work for oily skin. They do have a matte version of this if you are more oily, but again, it's mainly for normal skin or dry skin, so I didn't want to put it in this video because then it wouldn't be very friendly to those of you who have combination or oily skin. Now, I'm not going to talk too much about this one because again, I'm not adding it into this video. I just wanted to quickly mention it. This one is great because it boosts hydration into your skin. It's a very, very, very hydrating, creamy foundation. Perfect for dry skin. It also lasts up to 24 hours. It also gives you a very glowy, dewy finish. So again, oh, it has SPF 15. I didn't even know. It has SPF 15 as well. But I just wanted to quickly give this a shout out. If you do have normal skin or dry skin, go for this one as well. So that was my top 5 best summer foundations that I recommend for you guys. Let me know down below, what is your go-to summer foundation? Do you wear makeup in summer? I do, because I just want to look cute outside and take pictures. I haven't actually been out since like March, which is crazy. Pretty much everywhere around the world, everything's starting to open up, but it's just a little sketchy for me. I'm not ready to go out personally, so I'm just gonna enjoy putting on makeup at home. But these are my top foundation picks for summer. So do let me know, do you guys have any of these? Are you gonna try any of these out? And again, what is your favorite go-to summer foundation? So I think that is it for me, guys. Leave me your video recommendations down below. I always appreciate new recommendations and what to film and what you guys want to see. But I hope you guys are staying safe and keeping busy, and until next time, I'll see you guys all in my next video.